What is Blazing Dragon Ninjas? Got a calm little video for y'all today. So I'm drawing my channel's profile picture, and I'm also trying to improve my art skills. Any tips and tricks on how to improve your art skills would be greatly appreciated if you commented down below. I want to improve in art in general. I feel like I'm not as good in drawing, but any critiques would also be greatly appreciated, as digital art isn't my main format for drawing. I'm also doing this for people that want to learn some basic art skills. I feel like I can exemplify this in this video. So earlier, I segmented the body parts of both the dragon and I to make it easier to trace over after, so you get a more proportional drawing. Fun fact about me is that I actually have a lot of experience drawing, like, I guess dragons or monster creatures, because I used to draw Pokemon a lot when I was growing up. I used to make Pokemon cards, and I always hated drawing humans because the proportions on humans are so weird, especially when you deal with the fingers. It's really weird. The biggest problem I always had with humans was making their heads too big, so they'd end up having bobbleheads. And that exactly ties into why you want to segment the body parts. When you're able to just make rough ovals and circles of the body parts in its segments, you're able to proportionally guess how big the head needs to be compared to the body. For example, your torso is about 2 or 3 heads, or 2.5 heads. There's also a thing where some artists make the body 8 heads to 7 heads tall. Now I know one big thing a lot of people hate when it comes to drawing is coloring, because I think getting shading down is probably the most difficult thing that I can see for a lot of beginning artists. And especially for me, I never understood shading and how it worked. Growing up when I was drawing, my art always looked super flat. It never looked like full, like if you get what I'm saying. But do I still understand shading now? Probably not, but you know, I think I have a better grasp than I did way before. Shading is different though. Digitally, it's a lot easier compared to drawing in person. But now I just follow the simple system of have a common light source, know where the brightest spot is in your drawing. Then from there, have your characters or objects' colors get gradually brighter as it comes closer to the light source. A key thing in achieving this look is blending. Knowing how to create that ombre effect is a key thing to make it look more realistic and just less jagged and sharp and irregular. I don't know if you're supposed to make the closest edge to the light source pretty much white when you're really close to the light source. I don't know if it's supposed to like have like a white line or a white type of shade. I'm not too sure, but that's one thing I would like an opinion on. One of the MVPs for this drawing is definitely the scale brush tool, because I was able to make the scales on the dragon look so realistic, and I don't think I could have achieved this if I hand drew this. Also, can y'all explain how the hell do you draw muscles properly? Also added a white star looking thing on the tail to symbolize that it's sharp, or I guess pointy. I don't know. Yeah, it somehow translates to me. I don't know how. I also changed the dragon's wings to be more translucent because I feel as if a dragon's wings wouldn't be completely opaque. I mean, it's possible for it to be completely opaque, but I feel as if it translates more realistically for it to be semi-translucent. I also didn't add any scales to the edge of the wings and to the tip of the tail, as I feel as these parts wouldn't be scaly. A big thing you want to learn and know how to do properly when doing digital art is the layering. You want to use your layers as effective as possible. I did this by separating what would actually be further back in the drawing and then putting that in a different layer. And then I also used it for parts of the body that I didn't want to be interfered with. So let's say, for example, the face, I put on a separate layer because I didn't want to erase or do a different color or shade in a different color and be interfered with the part of the body, for example. Now on to the worst part of my drawing experience, which is the hands. As I've stated previously, I do not enjoy drawing hands, but you know, some things you don't like, you have to do. I tried to work through it, and I had a key thing to just take a picture of my own hand and use it as a reference. This actually helps a lot and something you should try. I know right now it looks like Mr. Pickle is teaching me how to dap up, but what I'm actually trying to draw is me preparing to grab the sword on my back. Me drawing my hair reminds me of game developers need more black hairstyles in games. It's pretty much just the Jackson 5 fro, the Killmonger cut, the box cut, the low cut with no fade or lineup. Crazy. So far, what do y'all think of the fit? I think the fit is kind of clean, I won't lie to you. The only thing I'm not too sure of was the shoulder pads, but you know, I'll let it slide. It's something I probably want to try and make in the future to actually wear. Also, for any artists watching this, please comment down below. My right arm looks really weird. I want to know how to improve that, and any critiques on that would be really helpful. One thing I was really trying to do, but I don't know if I did it fully effectively, please comment down below if I did, but was getting the gold on the jacket. I wanted the yellow spots to shine as if it were gold, and I know gold is like a metallic looking look, so I don't know if I properly achieved that by adding like some light streaks going over it. And once the dragon and I are complete, I now work on the background and I do my favorite backdrop, which is the sunset. Also, since this is the background, I used a very soft airbrush tool to make the background not appear too distracting or too focused in the way. You want it to be kind of subtle. And here's the drawing. Honestly, I think it turned out pretty well, especially for someone that doesn't draw a lot, especially digitally. Here's the dragon solo. And here's the solo of me. Be sure to subscribe and burn the like button and hit the notification bell because our videos do take a while. Obviously the past year has been very hectic for me, so my upload schedule has been terrible, but this calm little video should just help me get back into that rhythm again to start uploading. So henceforth, I'll be changing the ending of my videos a little bit. I'm doing this as I feel like I'm entering a new era of the channel. So, Dragon Ninjas, believe, dream, achieve.